Hello, my divine souls. Welcome to Spiritual Bloom, where we bloom within our consciousness, with your spiritual guide and Twinflame coach, Neha. Today, we will be talking about a very specific angel number, which is very much important in a Twinflame journey. So, if you are a part of this divine journey, I'm sure you must have come across these angel numbers, and the number is 69 and 96. So, have you been seeing the numbers 69 or 96 everywhere lately? On clocks, receipts, license plates, phone numbers, or random places that somehow don't feel random at all? And the more you notice them, the stronger the feeling becomes that the universe is trying to tell you something. If you are on a twin flame journey, these numbers carry a specially powerful spiritual vibration, because angel numbers are not just coincidences, they are energetic messages, coded guidance from the universe, spirit guides, higher consciousness, and your own soul. And when it comes to twin flame, angel numbers often appear during moments of transformation, awakening, separation, healing, reunion, or spiritual alignment. Because these numbers are not only about love, they are about evolution, surrender, and most importantly, they are about becoming the highest version of yourself before union can truly happen. A twin flame, as we all know, is one soul split into two energetic expressions. Unlike soulmates who arrive to support and harmonize with us, twin flames are mirrors. That's why this connection is intensely spiritual. Angel numbers, they appear during different stages as confirmation that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. And numbers 69 and 96 carry some of the deepest messages about emotional balance, karmic healing, and spiritual evolution. Angel number 69 combines the energies of the number 6 and 9. So, to understand its meaning, we first break down these individual vibrations. The number 6 represents love, family, emotional healing, compassion, nurturing energy, responsibility, harmony, home, and heart centered living. It is deeply connected to unconditional love and emotional balance. Whereas the number 9 represents spiritual awakening, completion of cycles, karma, letting go, soul purpose, divine wisdom, transformation, and enlightenment. It is the number of endings that prepare you for a higher beginning. Together, 69 becomes a powerful symbol of emotional healing through spiritual transformation. If you have noticed in the previous episode, which was about the yin and yang energy, the diagram or the symbol of yin and yang exactly resembles the number 69 if you look at it closely. So this number appears when the universe wants you to release emotional attachments, fear, dependency, or old karmic patterns that are blocking your spiritual growth. In twin flame connections, angel number 69 often appears during separation phases, emotional purging, inner healing, ego dissolution, or energetic imbalance between counterparts. Because the universe is saying that you cannot force union through attachment. You must first evolve into alignment. So, one of the most common types that people see the number 69 is during separation. And this is important because we all know that separation is not punishment, it is preparation. Twin flames separate when healing has not yet occurred because both the counterparts need their own individual healing and they need to evolve alone. Often one twin is awakening spiritually while the other is still operating from fear, ego, avoidance, or emotional wounds. Angel number 69 appears to remind you that clinging creates resistance, obsession lowers vibration, fear blocks divine timing, and healing yourself heals the connection. This number urges you to stop chasing externally and begin aligning internally. The twin flame journey is not about losing yourself in another person, it is about finding yourself spiritually. So, there is also a sacred symbolism in the shape of 69 itself, like I told you. The number mirrors each other like yin and yang, divine masculine and divine feminine, two energies connected in eternal flow. This reflects the twin flame dynamic perfectly. It symbolizes energetic mirroring, emotional reflection, balance between giving and receiving, the cyclical nature of healing and awakening. Sometimes you rise while your twin falls. Sometimes they awaken while you withdraw. But the soul connection remains spiritually intertwined. 69 teaches that true union only happens when both energies become balanced within themselves first. Now let's move into angel number 96. Well, similar to 69, the order of these numbers changes the spiritual emphasis dramatically. Again, number 9 represents endings, spiritual awakening, and higher consciousness, whereas number 6 represents emotional love, healing, home, harmony, and nurturing. Angel number 96, it means that release the old so the divine love can manifest, meaning release the old self, old patterns, old cycle, so that you can manifest divine love, divine union, and move into higher consciousness. This number is heavily connected to closing karmic chapters, releasing toxic attachments, trusting divine timing, preparing for spiritual abundance, and entering a higher level of unconditional love. Where 69 focuses more on emotional healing through spiritual awakening, 96 focuses on spiritual awakening leading you towards emotional fulfillment. This is an important distinction. Also, you see the 69 number when you have just entered or you are evolving through your spiritual journey, twin flame journey. Whereas you start seeing 96 when you have come into grounded energies or you have started to understand your feminine and masculine energies and are working towards balancing the both. So you see 69 when you are in the initial stages of your journey, and you start seeing 96 when your energies are getting balanced. So angel number 96 often appears when reunion energy is approaching, but only after major transformation has occurred. So why do you see 96? You'd see 96 at a very later stage in your twin flame journey. You see 96 because it is a sign from the universe that your old cycles are ending. Your karmic baggage is dissolving. Emotional maturity is increasing, and also soul alignment is strengthening. But it also carries a warning that the reunion must happen at a higher consciousness level than before. Otherwise, the reunion will not happen. If the same wounds remain unhealed, the cycle will keep on repeating and you will never come into reunion. So 96 tells you, do not rebuild the connection on old foundations. That's why you see 96 at a very later stage in your journey. Until and unless you don't come out of your old karmic cycles and are not, willing to operate into your new energy, new frequency, you will not be seeing the number 96. So, you need to heal abandonment wounds, heal fear of rejection, control issues, emotional dependency. Then only you will shift into higher consciousness, and that is how you'll start seeing the 96. Meaning, the 96 number means that you have tapped into your divine masculine energy. If you have been operating in your divine feminine energies for too long. And when you see 69 in the initial stages of your journey, it means that you are still in your divine feminine energies. Because the twin flame journey is ultimately about soul evolution, your own soul evolution, and not emotional addiction or codependency. So these numbers are mirrors of each other, but their messages, they flow differently. That's why you see 69 during the initial stages and 96 at a very later stage. Angel number 69 says that you need to heal emotionally, you need to release attachment, and you need to balance your inner world, healing your heart chakra. So it means that you should heal emotionally so your soul can rise and ascend. On the other hand, angel number 96 focuses on spiritual evolution, closing karmic cycles, manifesting divine love, prepares you for reunion and living your higher purpose or soul purpose. And it says that rise spiritually so love can align. When you rise spiritually, when you ascend spiritually, your love automatically aligns in this journey. So what does the universe wants you to know? What does it wants you to know when you are seeing these numbers? If you are repeatedly seeing these numbers, the universe may be telling you several things. Firstly, stop forcing the connection, like I always told you. Twin flame energy, it cannot be controlled, it cannot be manipulated, and it has its own divine timing. Chasing often creates energetic imbalance, and when you chase, the other person, instead of getting attracted to you, runs away from you. The more you obsess, the more resistance it forms. The universe wants you to surrender and not control. That's why you see these numbers. Secondly, your healing matters more than the reunion. When you stop focusing on reunion or union and start focusing on your inner healing, that is when the real evolution takes place. But that does not mean that your pain is meaningless. Your pain has a meaning. That's why you need to evolve. Because if your pain is felt and you are stagnant, you will not evolve. Your triggers are revealing what still needs healing. That's why instead of focusing on reunion or union, you need to focus on your inner healing. Thirdly, separation is a spiritual training. It teaches self-love, emotional independence, spiritual strength, inner peace, and faith in divine timing. Because without these lessons, lasting union cannot happen. When both of you come into union or reunion with energies or in a frequency which is not balanced at all, that union will not last. That's why separation is important. Think that separation is a training phase for both of you so that you can grow individually and your souls can ascend. Fourthly, your twin flame mirrors your inner world. That's why I always tell you, whenever you think or you do any kind of inner work, always keep in mind that your counterpart will also perform or follow you. If chaos exists within you, the relationship reflects chaos. If fear dominates you, the connection reflects fear. If peace grows within you, harmony begins forming externally. So, twin flame mirror energetic truth. Whatever you feel, your counterpart will feel the same and it will reflect in your twin flame dynamic. So there are certain signs when know that you are aligning with these numbers. When you begin embodying the lessons of 69 and 96, you may notice reduced obsession over your twin. That time you'll keep on seeing there comes a time, like I told you, the initial stages you'll see 69, then later gradually when you are tapped into your divine masculine energies and start balancing, you'll see 96. Then again a phase comes when you start seeing both 69 and 96 simultaneously. You'll keep on seeing, but that time it will not matter and you'll not start hunting, searching for meanings, because you are already balanced. In a day you'll see these numbers many times, and it has happened with me, but it doesn't make any difference anymore because I am balanced. I have done my inner work. So what does happen when you see both these numbers simultaneously? It means that you have reduced your obsession over your twin. You have emotional peace, stronger intuitions. You feel guided rather than feeling desperate. And you desire to focus on purpose and healing rather than focusing on union or reunion. And this is important. True twin flame alignment feels calmer than people expect. It is less about emotional chaos and more about spiritual clarity. Now, this angel number 69 and 96 strongly emphasizes shadow work also. Shadow work, like I told you in the previous episode, means confronting the hidden parts of yourself. Abandonment, rejection, childhood wounds, trauma patterns, ego attachments and emotional dependency. Because the universe is asking that what inside you still needs love. Because often the pain you blame on the twin flame connection existed long before they entered your life. It's just that the connection or your counterpart simply exposed that pain, that trauma or that pattern. And exposure is the first step towards healing. Acceptance is the first step towards healing. But one of the hardest lessons in this journey is divine timing. That is the biggest test. So 69 and 96 reminds you that spiritual alignment cannot be rushed. It has its own divine timing. Sometimes your soul needs months, years, sometimes multiple awakenings before union stabilizes. Because the universe sees the full picture. You only see the current moment, but the universe sees the full picture. It knows that if both the counterparts are not balanced, they cannot come into reunion or union. That's why divine timing is important and the universe exactly knows when to place you where. So these numbers ask you to trust the process even when you cannot see the outcome. It means that it's a sign and symbol from the universe which keeps on guiding you. So if you keep on seeing 69 and 96, this may be the message that your soul needs to hear. That you are not being abandoned, but you are being transformed. The love you seek externally must first awaken internally within yourself. And your twin journey is not here to destroy you. It is here to awaken you. So, to awaken you, you have to release your fear. You have to release control. You have to release the need to force outcomes. So what is meant for your soul will align when both energies are truly ready. And until then, your greatest task is becoming whole within yourself and focusing on your inner healing. Angel number 69 and 96 are sacred messages of healing, transformation and divine love. So if you keep seeing these numbers, pay attention. The universe may be guiding you forward towards the next stage of your spiritual evolution and ascension. So if you really like this episode on the angel numbers 69 and 96 and its significance in a twin flame journey, please like, share and subscribe. For any kind of personal guidance, you can WhatsApp or email me. My contact details have been given in the description box and mentioned in the video as well. I provide a 10 to 15 minutes demo session before booking any counseling or guidance session. Thank you for liking. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I'll see you again in another episode.